supposedly a cocktail, but it was just like 4 strong types of alcohol and then Red Bull. So I head on to the boat. I'm like, fuck it, I'm getting involved in a boat party in Abu Dhabi. I'm there.
If you're new here, then please do subscribe to the In Good Company YouTube channel, and also go and follow us on Spotify if you have not already. And I hope you enjoy. Last kind of topic here, of course, with F1.
Yeah.
You mentioned earlier about, you got a story about you in Abu Dhabi, which you really want to get off your chest here.
Okay.
And I really want to hear the story, so of course,
Well,
I'll fire away.
to be honest, I can't remember if I've told this before on YouTube or anything. But yeah, basically, for those that don't know, I'm in like a YouTube channel as well called Quadrant, which like works with.
He's acting like people don't know that already.
Yeah. I don't know. How the people they don't know. They might not know. If they don't watch F1.
Very humble.
But yeah, so like, so we were away for the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix last year, which was the final race of the season, and fucking mad chaos. Lewis Hamilton versus Verstappen, bare controversy. Title gets won on the last lap because Verstappen overtakes Hamilton. It's all mad, yeah. During all of that, I was disgracefully hungover, like shockingly. Like I cannot begin to describe the hangover I was fighting for my life, boys. I was struggling. It was real
I'm just
bad.
imagining, like, just like, oh my god, are you seeing this? And you just collapse.
He's just there on the seat, like.
To be honest, I'd recovered by the time all the drama happened at the end. But when the race was starting, even, and this was like 8 p.m. or like 7 p.m. local time.
Also, want to be like really hot and like humid as well.
Yeah, it was.
That's
like,
disastrous if you're hungry.
It was December, so it wasn't crazy. But it was like 30 degrees at least.
Yeah.
Like, and in the day, it was like 36 or 37. So yeah, and the reason why I'd been hungover for the entirety of the day, even up until the evening, was because we've been out the night before. So you can go, obviously in that area, sometimes it's like you're not really allowed to get drunk in public and all that sort of jazz.
Yeah.
But around the circuit in the marina in Abu Dhabi and obviously in Dubai as well, you can go to like clubs and bars and it's kind of normal. And it's all calm. So we went to a place in Abu Dhabi, and me and my mate Steve, also from Quadrant, Steve's just back in Jaeger bombs. He's had like. He did 7 in a row. There was a video on
I saw
Twitter
that.
Me and Arav reacting behind him drinking. So he did 7 in a row. Boom, backed it. No.
Now I know why you're so disastrously
Half an hour did 8 in a row. So he's now done 15 in 30 minutes. He said to me he had heart palpitations for a week. So that's the level that was going on here. But for me, I was just drinking a decent amount. And before we went to the club, we went to this restaurant, and on the menu we noticed like a drink at the bottom, like, and it had like some crazy name like fucking Death Eater or some Mazzolini name. So we're there just like, we've got to have a bit of that. I just want to challenge myself, whatever.
That is such a you thing to happen as well.
Yeah. So I shit you not. Yeah, this drink, right. It's just gonna make me sound like such an alcoholic. I swear I'm only slightly an alcoholic, but
That's a fucking lie, by the way.
Statement.
Anyway.
yeah. So
Was it 5 o'clock you got the other day?
it was at 5 o'clock somewhere. So yeah, so it had you know how it has a drink and like the description of what's in it. It was like vodka. I was like, okay, good start. That's all right, fine. Rum, getting a bit. I think whiskey. I was like, okay, now we're taking a piss here.
What?
Like, how is everything?
All these spirits in this one. Is it like a pitcher or like was it like a cocktail?
No, it was just like it was supposedly a cocktail, but it was just like 4 strong types of alcohol and then Red Bull.
Okay, I want to try this.
Yeah. Now, I don't know why I thought that was a good idea. Oh, tequila was the other thing in it.
Oh, no, genuine. Oh, my
Yeah.
God. Sorry, wait. Vodka, tequila, whiskey, rum.
No, I don't think it was whiskey, actually. I think I might be waffling on that.
Gin?
One, but gin. Yeah, it was gin.
Maybe?
It was gin.
I can smell it.
It was absolutely catastrophic. It was awful.
And it's £50 as well.
Yeah, it was a terrible, terrible drink. But I was just like, whatever. And it ruined me. And
Well, now it makes sense why you're so fucked. Honestly.
Yeah, so I was pretty drunk, whatever, and it's getting to like I think it's like 2:30 or 3, and I've already blacked out at this point. I've lost memory. Like I don't know what the fuck's going on. People are looking after me. I basically need like a supervisor. You know when like you need like a TA in school.
Yeah.
Like that was me. I needed a TA. I had like 4 teachers in that moment. Like I had the girl who does socials for Quadrant. She had to look after me. Arif was like making sure I wasn't like running off or whatever. I was just finished, yeah.
She does not get paid enough for this.
She
shit,
really
honestly.
doesn't. She really doesn't. So now it's like the end of the night. We're leaving the club that we've been at the whole night. And for some reason, I'm just like, I don't want to go home. I'm not going home. I'm not fucking leaving. So no one's looking. And I just like, apparently, I mean, I can't remember, but I just sort of like dart off or whatever, or just turn around, just go a different direction. Fuck it.
Just imagine it.
Going home.
This salad fingers type finger just running off into the distance. Just gone. I like Rusty Spoon. Gone. Just like out of nowhere.
Yeah, so,
Why is
then...
there a giraffe down the street?
Holy shit, is that Melman from Madagascar? Oh my God.
So yeah, so I'm charging off, and Arav and Ria are kind of like, wait, where's Nira and whatever. So I obviously don't know where I'm going because I'm in fucking Abu Dhabi. I've never been there before, and I walk away from the bars and the clubs and stuff, and you can go down like this like wooden slope or whatever down towards like all the boats and shit on like by the bay and the marina.
Don't say you end up in. Don't say you end up in the sea or
So
something.
no. So because I can't swim, I would have died if that was the case. So I walked down.
Come on, lasted, boys.
Yeah, come on, it was a good run. So I walked down the bay, right, trying not to end myself by falling in the fucking sea, and I arrive at this like little boat or whatever, and I'm like, oh yeah, that's a bit of me, mate. I'm gonna see what's going on. There's a bit of music playing. I'm like, oh, that sounds like something I want to get involved in.
Man, I'm a ret now. I can't wait for this.
So I head on. I head onto the boat. I'm like, fuck it, I'm getting involved in a boat party in Abu Dhabi. I'm there. So obviously there was no security, clearly.
Just a human trafficking ring.
Yeah. So I get on the boat, and I'm there like for a while, and I have like flashes of memories of like having like a drink on this boat or whatever, just chilling. Like meanwhile, Kate is like, who's the socials person for Quadrant, is like freaking out because. Like in her mind, she's lost it. It was my fault, obviously. Like I was the one that just ran off. But in her mind, she's like, "Oh my God, I've lost one of the dons, whatever." And she's like calling management and shit. So I'm causing like a panic. I'm just there sipping a fucking pina colada. Like, yeah, mate, this is fucking class. And then I can visually remember like people just like looking at me every now and again, definitely being like, "This guy was not invited in this boat party. He doesn't fucking work for whoever we."
I need to know whose boat this is.
I unfortunately to this day don't know whose boat it was.
What?
Have
You
an
can't
Escobar's
lead all the way to
granddaughter.
that. I was about to say, yeah.
I don't think it was like someone crazily famous. 'Cause I think I would have remembered that. I think in my state in that time, I would have gone immediately up to them. I think I just saw a boat that looked fancy, had music on, and was like, "I'm involved."
I was waiting for him to say like, "Oh yeah," so he was actually like, like Will Smith Sport or something like that, or like Lewis Hamilton or something.
No.
But see, that's good enough for me. Just imagine like, oh, shit, yeah, I'm on that. Let's go. See
Yeah,
it's just like, it's
I was on it.
brilliant.
I think I was on it because I was gone for like half an hour. And then so towards the end, before I got kicked off, before they like realised, yeah, no, you're not from here, like get out of here. Arav called me and was like, "Where are you?" I was like, "Bro, I'm on a boat. Chill out." And he was like, "What the fuck do you mean? Chill out. We've been looking for you for like half an hour." I'm like, "Yeah,
Just on a
fine,
shipping
bro."
container.
And then shipping container. I'm like,
I'm on a boat, bro.
I'm in like Sri Lanka by the next morning. Like,
just go, yeah, boys.
I'm there. And eventually managed to get home.
From Sri Lanka.
Passed out, from Sri Lanka, from the shipping container. Passed out at 6. Had to wake up at 9 for COVID testing. And wanted to end myself.
Oh my God, having something shoved up your nose whilst you're feeling that way.
Yeah, on 3 hours sleep. I think I woke up and I was still drunk. Until I got to the COVID testing centre, which was like an hour after I'd woken up. So I was drunk for the first hour of the day, and then kind of like sort of sat down outside in the crazy heat. It was like 36 degrees, and was like,
Hey, honestly.
"Oh, this ain't good."
I might have made
This
a
ain't
mistake.
good.
I've never felt like this before.
I've made a continuous error and lapse of my judgment.
Yeah, I felt like making a YouTube apology video there and then.
Even though no one else knew.
No one even knew the
Apologise.
story. I was like, lads, I'm apologising to myself right now.
If you're new here, then please do subscribe to the In Good Company YouTube channel, and also go and follow us on Spotify if you have not already. And I hope you enjoy.